The Forest Friends. Chapter 11, A Whispering Woods Winter Celebration.
The first snowflakes of winter drifted lazily through whispering woods, each one carrying a whisper of magic. Tommy pressed his nose against the frosted window, watching the world transform into a glittering wonderland. This would be their first Christmas since their adventures with the Shadow Collector, and something told him it would be anything but ordinary. A tap at the window made him jump. Sparkle Twig hovered outside, her usually bright glow slightly muted by the cold, tiny icicles forming at the tips of her wings. Tommy rushed to open the window.
"We need your help!"
the tiny pixie exclaimed, her breath forming miniature snow clouds.
"The winter spirit is missing, and without her, the forest might forget how to dream during the coldest months."
By noon, Tommy had gathered their friends. Grace arrived with her grandmother's ancient winter map, its edges rimmed with frost that seemed to move and shimmer. Grunt clutched a basket filled with warm woolen scarves he'd carefully woven, each one a different color of the winter sunset. The Shadow Collector waited for them in the Moonflower Meadow, now covered in a soft blanket of snow that glowed with an inner light. Its dark feathers were dusted with frost, making it look like a constellation had landed among the trees.
"The winter spirit is more than just a magical being,"
the great bird explained, its voice like distant thunder softened by snow.
"She is the dream weaver of the cold months, the one who helps all creatures find warmth and hope when the world seems darkest."
Grace studied her map. A new path had appeared, drawn in lines of silvery ice.
Look! It leads to the crystal caverns of Forever Echo. But there's something different. These markings, they're like frozen memories.
Sparkle Twig darted between them, her excitement making small sparks of light dance around her.
"The last anyone saw of the winter spirit was near the frozen Whisper Falls, but something feels wrong."
Their journey took them through a forest transformed. Trees wore coats of sparkling ice, and the ground crunched beneath their feet like 1,000 tiny wind chimes. Grunt's woven scarves kept them warm, each one seemingly imbued with a magic that pushed back the cold. At the frozen Whisper Falls, they discovered something extraordinary. The waterfall was frozen mid-motion, but instead of being solid and still, it moved like a living painting. Shadows of past winters danced within the ice, children building snowmen, animals hibernating, pixies skating on frozen puddles.
"The memories are trapped,"
the Shadow Collector whispered.
"and where memories are trapped, something is blocking the winter spirit's magic."
Tommy noticed a small, dark spot at the heart of the frozen waterfall. It wasn't ice, but a shadow that seemed to consume light and warmth.
"It's like what you used to do,"
he said to the Shadow Collector.
"Collecting things that make others special."
With a gentle touch of its wing, the Shadow Collector helped Tommy understand. The darkness was a collection of forgotten winter memories, moments of loneliness, of cold without comfort, of winters spent feeling isolated and unseen.
To free the winter spirit,
Grace realized.
we need to remember the warmth of connection.
Each of them shared a winter memory. Grunt spoke of the first time he learned to weave warm clothing. Sparkle Twig remembered a winter night when she helped lost fireflies find their way home. The Shadow Collector shared memories of watching over night creatures during the coldest months. Tommy's memory was of his first winter after meeting his magical friends, a time when he realized that winter wasn't about being cold, but about finding warmth in unexpected places. As they spoke, their memories began to glow. The dark shadow at the heart of the frozen waterfall began to dissolve, revealing a figure made of frost and starlight, the winter spirit. She was both young and ancient, her form constantly shifting like snowflakes.
"You have remembered,"
she said, her voice like the gentlest snowfall.
"the true magic of winter is not in the cold, but in the connections we make to keep each other warm.
The frozen whisper falls began to move again, but now the water sang with memories of joy, of friendship, of hope. Winter returned to the Whispering Woods, not as a time of darkness, but as a season of magic and wonder. That evening they gathered in the Moonflower Meadow. The Shadow Collector created shadow shelters to keep them warm, Grunt's scarves draped around everyone, Sparkle Twig's glow mixing with the winter spirit's soft light, and Grace's map now showing new paths of winter magic. Tommy looked around at his friends, some old, some new, all extraordinary, and knew that the greatest warmth comes not from avoiding the cold, but from the connections we forge in the midst of it.
Merry Christmas.
He whispered, as the first stars of the winter night began to shine.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding, oh, bring us some figgy pudding, oh, bring us some figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. We won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, so bring it out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding, oh, bring us some figgy pudding, oh, bring us some figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. We won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, so bring it out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
To be continued.